You do not need to show up more for someone to prove that you are worthy. I don't care if it is your mom, your dad, your significant other, your siblings. You don't need to give more of your energy to someone or provide for someone to believe that you are worthy. And it's definitely not going to come from that. Yes, it's good to feel appreciated by your community, by the people around you, but that should not be where your validation comes from. You have to let go of the idea that you are not expanding, that you are not growing and evolving into a beautiful human being. And you have to change the way that you look at yourself. Because if people didn't view you highly, they wouldn't be coming to you for your assistance anyway. Because they would handle their own stuff. So obviously they have their own lack of confidence in themselves. And then you got your own lack of confidence. So it's just like y'all just playing together. Just playing who doesn't love themselves more. Okay? You have to know that people respect you and think so highly of you and admire the way that you carry yourself, your independence, your drive. You have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and I am choosing to show up even more intentionally than I already have been showing up in my readings. I not only want to give you guys insight, but I also want to give you, I guess, some sort of like action to do after my readings. Like, I want you to be able to take the message that I give you, but also do the work to truly understand and apply what I'm saying. Because I think that one thing for me to just give you insight, but you may not know how to directly correlate that and apply that to your life. Actually, if you've ever got like a personal read from me, you know that I will answer your question, but I do go deeper than your question, because I want you to not have to rely on an external person, me or whatever, forever. I want you to be able to go within and trust yourself to guide you through life. So, pertaining to this message, right? So you had the habit of overgiving to people, Six of Pentacles reverse, overgiving to people to make yourself feel more worthy, right? To feel more validated. So that is going to stem from childhood. That's going to stem from probably a parent not showing up for you and you feeling like you had to show up more for your parent to be able to get your emotional needs met. Whatever you could do to get your needs met, you were going to do it. So if that meant that you were over excelling in school, not that excelling in school is bad, it's wonderful. But if you were doing it for the sole purpose of, validation for a parent, and that was the only way you were going to get those emotional needs met, then you were going to do it. You were going to burn yourself out. Or maybe you decided to go to college and you never even wanted to do that. You wanted to open your own business, right? Or just maybe, you did little things and disregarded yourself out of just making your parental figure happy, right? So I have the shadow work journal. I have a personal journal that I use, but I think this is like useful if you need like more prompts and guidance. So we have childhood right here as the prompt, and it says, in your childhood, what did you not receive? How has this impacted you? What do you think would be different if you had received this? What needs were not met in your childhood? And reflect on how that has shown up in your relationships right now. How are some ways that you are showing up in your relationship that reflect the same patterns of your childhood? So are you expecting your partner to do everything for you? Are you expecting them to meet your emotional needs? Are you showing up for them more because you fear that they will leave, or you fear that they don't love you? So I really want you to think, okay, this is like my new setup of my readings now, and I want to help and guide you guys more and actually give you tools to be able to guide you through that. So I also have a subscription as well. Those of you that truly want deep healing. Tarot and Oracle can be very entertaining, yes, but for me, of course, I want you guys to, enjoy these readings, but I want you to feel deep change, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.